Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I thought we'd do something a little different this evening, and just going to kind of show y'all the way I started off playing the game. I had a couple of friends when I started playing it on Xbox, and they kind of gave me a few pointers that helped me out along the way. I thought I'd pass them on to you. The first one that I have is this map is probably, well, I know it's my favorite beginner style money maker map. You can come on here and I don't even want to say beginner style, because there's really no such thing as a beginner map, I wouldn't think. But you can come on the Pacific Northwest. It's easy to find your way around to the different sell points, and it's just generally easy to make money here. And I'll show you kind of how I went about making money and keeping my interest for a long time. All of us played just about every day, and we was on this map for forever. And then I went over to Lone Oaks, and I played there for a long time. Lone Oaks is another really good money making map, and really easy to find your way around on. But I just had a really good time here at Pacific Northwest, and I've made a lot of money here. But what I'm doing is I'm just flipping fields. So I'll buy a field, harvest it, and flip it. But when I harvest the field, I do a couple of extra steps to make sure I can make all the money I can off from it. Like this this straw, we don't have any animals, so if we had animals, we could put it in the silo or something. We could gather it up loose and put it in the silo, but we don't have any animals to feed right now, so you make more money out from it when you bale it. And also, if you're just starting out, most of the times when you start a map, it'll be on normal. You can put it to easy and make you a little more money if you're not into cheating money. And then I'll be honest with you, when you cheat money in it, kind of you lose that edge to work and buy it. It's a lot more rewarding when you put the work in and then you buy the tractor you want or something. What was I going to look at here? And if you have the money, as soon as you can, I would put in a small bale sale. Let's see. We started this map. I'll show you the map here again in just a second. We could put it, let's see if we can put this thing right here. And I'll come in and cut that tree down right over there. Alright, so if we put our bale sale there, and we come into the map now, let's see what straw's selling for. Looks like we're at like $1.19 at the barn, but the bale sale is up to $1.43. So you're not gonna make a killing first shot off of that, but if you're starting out in the beginning and you're gonna be doing a whole lot of straw and silage and stuff like that, then you know, put in everything you can to help you make the money. I might have done that wrong. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to back that back in there. I'm not that good, guys. By no means. I thought I was on the front trailer, but I was on the back one. I'll get that tree cut out of there just as soon as I can. So there's right at 14,000 a trailer, So that's another 28,000, thereabout 27.5, somewhere in there. So that stacks up. You get a few fields in, get the straw baled off from it, and then you're making profit off the, in this case, barley, and then you're making an extra profit off of the straw bales, and then you can we're just gonna fast travel here. If we can get to what we want. And then you can take, for instance, I've already sold the cotton field because I had to buy another one. But I always just do silage out of this grass around the field. This is the same setup I used when I started. This is just in-game, got too many things on here to look at. Just all in-game equipment. The mowers are modded so that you can drop them in a swath. I've already showed that in a video how to do it. You just hold down the left bumper and your right joystick, move it to the middle. And this, I mean, silage always pays good, so this is like a whole nother field by itself, just getting the grass off from it and wrapping it for silage. You're not in season, so you don't have to wait for it to ferment or anything. You're just selling it right away. And these fields on, that's another reason why I like this map so much. The fields over here on Pacific Northwest, all of them, just about on the southern end of the map, all of them have a lot of grass around them, so you can always make extra money. What you do when you start out on this map, you're going to start out with this farm right here, but you can sell every bit of this. And the little field you start out with, just sell it all. If you want to, you can stay up there, but there's a lot more hills up here, so on your grass fields, you try to wrap it for silage and they'll start rolling off the hill and be scattered out everywhere. But my favorite way to do it is just to sell all that, and then you can buy this whole spot of land, and it's what, 105,000. So you're not hurt, and then you can buy all these fields here, and you can leave them individual fields, or you can connect them. On the Xbox, I had these 3 fields. Me and a buddy of mine, he actually cut them in for me, but we turned all that into one big field, and I had field 35. If you're on the easy settings, you can plant that bad boy in cotton and easily step out of it with $1 million. But you're going to want to use the self-marketing, where you can, you know, have a couple of places to sell your cotton. You can sell it at the spinnery, or you can sell it at the little hut we've got set up over there on the yard. And I've just kind of thrown this map together to show y'all some things that really helped me out when I was getting started with it. And I mean, there's faster ways to get this grass. Now you've got the in-game baler, that the fast bale, so you don't have to stop at all. That'll speed things up quite a bit. Or if you're on PC, you can get one of the other balers offline. But yeah, man, we spent a lot of time just harvesting all of the crop we could harvest. when we were flipping fields. And if you get a couple of buddies to get on with you, then you can always hire people to do the harvest work, especially on this map. Workers do really good about staying on the fields on this map. I think we'll get this last little patch of grass here, and I've got that load of cotton to haul over and sell, and that's another big thing that helped me out. When you're starting a map, if you're going to be flipping fields, always try to find those cotton fields, because it might seem like that it's pointless to mess with it, but cotton, that's a big payer. There's some good money in it, and over here, I mean, you put a worker in it, let them go, it's a done deal. You don't really have to worry about them a whole lot. Now I may have to touch up the field that he's on now, because it's on the northern part of the map, and there's a lot of I didn't know we had any of this over here on this side. There's a lot of different edges to the field and stuff. Maybe we can get that last little pile of grass, and that'll fill this baler up. There we go. So we'll get these bales here as well. So now what we're gonna do is see, I mean, he's doing a really nice job on this field. You can see the edges back here where it's kind of on an angle. This is one of the best maps you'll find for hiring a worker. I mean, look at that all the way up through there. I didn't do anything. I didn't put a headland in or nothing. I just brought the cotton harvester over here, set him up right here, and hit go. And he's doing it by himself. Let's take this tractor. Yeah. Well, I might as well pull those down there. So I'll have to get the rest of those bales up. We'll try to get on through this. And I mean, even stuff like the sugar beets, you can you're not gonna make a killing off sugar beets, and it takes a little while to harvest them. But this is a small field. But look at all this grass I can turn into silage around it, all the way over to the wood line. I mean, that's money, and good money. I mean, I probably would have never even thought to mess with doing all that, because you look at it and you think, man, that's just a lot of work. I'm gonna be on that field forever, but it really pays off for you in the end. And I did already have a tractor hooked up to it. I was gonna run these cotton bales. We'll see where they're selling the best at. Most of the time they sell best at the self-marketing. Let's see. Cotton. So this bottom one is going to be your self-marketing, however you pronounce that. So they're $37.81 there, so we're going to get more money at the spinnery this time, so that's where we'll take them. Now these are not both full bales. One of them's 100%, the other one's 75%. But I wanted to have a couple of bales down here I could show you guys what I'm making off from it without putting any work into it. I mean, it takes a little time. That cotton harvester's slow. It's like 15 mile an hour is what it goes down the road. So it takes a while to get it up to the upper end of the map, but if you can get it there and just turn him loose, you ain't got to worry about it no more until he's finished, and then you pull your trailer up there, you get you a couple of bales of cotton, and off to make some money. Also, when we were on Xbox, we got the Trex tree grinder, and you can hit all the fence posts, the ones with the white cap, and it'll erase like 5 sections of the fence. We cut all the fences down around the big fields, and that just gives you that much more grass you can cut. I think we turn right here. No, that's not it. It's this one here. Been a little while since I've been up here. They've got the spinnery and the sawmill kind of. It looks like they're in the wrong place on the mini map. So we was supposed to take the other road, the first one, evidently. Yeah, because we've got to go over that bridge. I remember that now. And it don't seem like it takes too awful long to harvest most of the fields over here. I don't know if it's because the workers do so good and you can kind of turn them loose and go do other stuff while you're harvesting, or what. Yeah, we're getting to the spinnery. I hate these trailers like this that pivot in the front. I mean, they're nice and all, but God help you if you've ever got to back up. I can't do nothing with them. So that's $148,000. $148,000 for one bale, 1 3/4 bales. Not too bad, and it didn't take him long at all to finish that up. I'm sure he's just about finished with the field up on top, but that's just how it's worked out for me, and it's always kept me interested. So we've got beets here. Now I may put the rest of these beets up because generally I don't mess with harvesting beets, but I wanted to just harvest whatever's available to harvest while I'm here. This is the self-marketing building here. You just put the vending machine in there. You can sell cotton, hay, straw over on this side. You can sell eggs, milk, and whatnot over there. And I've just put me a couple of buildings out here so far, but I mean you can fill this whole lot in with whatever you want really. And on the Xbox, I bought this spot of land right here behind the barn, and I put me some horses out here. This is a good map too if you're interested in doing horses, because you've got a certain amount of time you've got to ride them every day. So if you put your horse stable right in here and you ride that fence line all the way back around to the paved road, then come down the paved road back around to here, That'll be a full ride on your horse. So gives you a little route that you can take every day and know when your horse is done. So as far as I know, that is that would be my tip. So if I was just starting out on Farm Simulator and and wanted somebody to give me some information, that would be it. Come to Pacific Northwest. Me and a couple of my buddies, we were on here in this um, wooded part down here. We ended up harvesting, I mean, a massive amount of trees out of there. We was cutting down so many trees at one time, the Xbox couldn't stay with us. It started lagging so bad. It was all you could do to push logs around with the tractor. But I mean, with that little, there's another mod that the little portable sawmill or wood sale point. You can get that on console as well, and you can just plop one of them down, and it don't cost a whole lot to put it there. Sell you a bunch of logs, just cut them down around it and push them into it, and then we're gonna hit the building. And then you can get rid of that sell point and throw you another one down and start the same process over again. But anyways, guys, I just thought I would share some of the helpful information I got when I first started out on it, and give y'all what I thought to be the best map you could possibly ask for if you're just starting out. Because the workers are a big thing. A lot of maps, it's hard to keep a worker doing what he's supposed to be doing. I mean, look at these. I know the fields are pretty much perfectly square down here, but we'll go up here and look at the cotton field again. That might have been him right there. Yep. So, out of all that field, it looks like we've missed just one line coming up the edge there. That's not even really enough to mess with. But we'll go ahead and get it. And we've got one bale off of this field. There's another cotton field up here that'll be ready soon. So we'll probably just move on over to it and get it knocked out. And also, guys, when you're in a hurry by yourself and say you bale up a bunch of straw on a field, you can, as long as you've got it baled, you can go ahead and sell that field back and then come down there later when you get some free time and pick up your bales. But if you don't have it baled yet, then you just lose it. So, alright, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and until next time, God bless, and please like and subscribe.